We're back here at St. Joseph's Candler's Living Smart in the Lowcountry, of course tackling some tough topics here. Dr. John Mikell is back with us. We're going to answer a few questions, some big ones. Thanks again.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, it's a treat to be here, but we are talking about some heavy-hitting things. Let's first start about where are we in the fight against cancer? A good way to kick it off for this segment.
Well, thankfully, we're making a lot of progress. Cancer care has evolved to a point where we're focusing not just on actually curing the cancer, but also focusing on patient comfort, patient convenience, and a lot of the main thrusts of research at this point are all focused on those dueling goals of both cure and comfort. And so it's an exciting place to be at the moment. It's an exciting field to work in because even just in my time out of residency and all, we've seen such vast leaps forward in both the effectiveness and the user friendliness of patient care.
Well, that's one of the exciting things about this particular building and this organization is exactly what you're talking about, the advancements in what you're able to do for patients. What are some of the things that you're optimistic about as you look ahead?
Well, for me, it's the direction of the current research. As we were talking about both comfort and effectiveness of the treatment, we have a lot of clinical trials that we offer in this center that are basically chasing down those goals of maximizing effectiveness while also reducing side effects and long-term toxicities associated with treatment. Some of the major advancements that have come in the last few years have come both from a technological standpoint with the things that we're able to do with radiation, but also on a biological frontier with some of the new medications that have come out that harness things like your own immune system to fight the cancer. Some of those advancements have been real great leaps forward for certain cancer types, and we've seen long-term survivors in scenarios where we used to really see none. And that's been incredibly exciting to see from the standpoint of patient care.
Absolutely. And as we know, the cancer types vary greatly between men and women in some cases. Let's talk a little bit about men specifically in this segment. What are some areas of the body where you're really seeing an increased rate of cancer for males?
Well, when you talk about men, you have to talk about prostate cancer, especially with an aging population, which we have here in the Lowcountry. Thankfully, prostate cancer is one of these great examples of a situation where the care has gotten more effective and more patient-friendly as the years have gone on. Early detection is key. So I would encourage everyone out there to check with their doctor about PSA screening because the earlier we can catch these things, the better. And when we catch things early, we have a wonderful opportunity to treat them more successfully and more easily, which is all good. Historically, you've had many options available for prostate cancer treatment, starting with surgery, and that too has evolved a lot over the last few decades. But what we do here is radiation for patients that don't want surgery or looking for a non-operative approach. Thankfully, that too has gotten so much better over the years. When I first started out, radiation for prostate cancer, while very effective, was a huge investment in patient time. A typical course of radiation for prostate cancer is usually daily over about 9 weeks, which is a lot to ask of somebody. Thankfully, as the technology has advanced, we've been able to more accurately target the prostate, which has allowed us to deliver the radiation in much shorter time courses. These days, we've now been able to shorten that into just 5 treatments, which we do either over a week or over 2 weeks, but just 5 treatments down from 44, 45, full 9 weeks of treatment. And most patients are generally able to maintain their normal activities during these treatments. Side effects are typically minimal or at least manageable and usually get better fairly quickly in the aftermath of treatment. And as I said, most people are generally able to maintain their normal lives while they are able to go through these treatments, which are very successful. We're very lucky to have these treatments available here in this center, which is also very important for people to get such advanced care close to their home.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said, and it's exciting to see how many advancements there are in terms of just patient comfort, care, and the goal, of course, being treatment. So thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. We'll be back with more Living Smart here in the Lowcountry.